I don't even know what I'm gonna say. What is up, you guys? Back again with another video today. No basketballs, we're talking about shoes, and today I have a special shoe review. It's winter time, so for winter time, everyone's busting out those weeds, everybody's busting out those butters, everybody's busting out those boots. But me, I did it a little differently. So what we're talking about today, you saw it in the cover. That's right, we are talking about the Zoom Generation Wheat colorway. Now, what makes these particular shoes special, not only the story behind it, but more importantly, the story behind how I got them is what's most important. But just like my basketball review videos, 60 seconds to talk about my review of these shoes, because yes, I put them on the court, and if you stay tuned for the rest of the story, you'll be surprised that these bad boys didn't blow up on me. So here we go, 60 seconds starting now. These shoes are heavier than they look. You would think that they're pretty light just based by the color, maybe by the design, but it is a heavy sneaker. Because of that, you think that, well, maybe running around in these is going to be pretty hard, it's going to be pretty taxing on the legs. Not really. The response of the shoes was actually pretty good, and running around for 2 games, I didn't really feel like I was running around in boots, it just looked like I was. The traction on these shoes, surprisingly well. I looked at the bottom of them. I remember when I first got these, not this colorway, but the black colorway, I thought that the traction was shit. Only based on the design. I think they really tried to capture the tread of like a tire or a boot. Either way, the traction didn't appear to be that great, but on a really clean court, it did really well. If you have the opportunity to get a pair of these, I suggest getting a pair. Maybe just not the original pair. Those are my 60 seconds. For those of you who want a more detailed review on the shoe and B-roll images, stay tuned. Alright, back with more details on this shoe. Now, I originally found this shoe on The RealReal. I found this shoe, and surprisingly, it was 75% off. Part of that was probably because it was Black Friday. The other reason, not really sure. I was actually surprised to see that it was 75% off. The more shocking thing was to see that the original price was like $175. So to see that it was on sale, I mean, I had to jump at it. It was my size, and they looked like they were in really good condition. When I got the shoes, they were in much better condition than I anticipated. But what I thought I was getting was the 2017 re-release version, the original retro. Much to my surprise, as you can see on the tag, I was given the original version from 2003. Yes, people, this is an OG pair of Nike Zoom Generation 1 All-Star Weekend Wheat Edition. Now, my dumbass didn't really read the tag. I just assumed that somebody would be selling the 2017 version for 75% off. I decided to hoop in them. I put them on, I hooped in them for 2 games, and I loved how they felt. That's when I realized after hooping in them, they're starting to tear right here. There's cracking on this little metal shield plate, and I was on the verge of completely destroying these shoes. That's why I'm doing this review right now, because if I were to wear these one more time, I'm almost positive that these shoes will break and disintegrate. I'm looking for someone that can help me kind of reattach the soles and get the soles back together. But until then, these bad boys are getting iced because I don't want to ruin them. The feel of the suede is absolutely buttery. I mean, they kept this shoe in really good condition. I love everything about this shoe. I love that it looks like a working boot. I love that it doesn't necessarily operate quite like a working boot. There's not a lot of flex, there's not a lot of bend, there's not a lot of breathing with this shoe, but what you do get, obviously, court appeal. A lot of people are gonna, look at your shoes and see what you're wearing. You get a lot of stability as far as the bottom of your foot. I felt that, my foot wasn't going to slide inside of the shoe. I felt like it was locked down pretty well. And I felt that the shoe was fairly responsive for a shoe that was built for a 6'8", 220-pound 19-year-old. So all in all, I was totally happy with the purchase. I'll be even happier when I can find someone who can lock the shoe down so that I can actually wear them. Or maybe I'll just keep them, find the 2017 version, and rock those on the court. Let me know what you think about the shoe. Let me know what you think about the story. Let me know what you think about the Zoom Generation 1. And until next time, guys, peace. Definitely need these.